What's going on, family? This is JB again, coming to you from the campus of the University of Houston. I have a presentation to do here in just a couple hours, but I want to talk to you first before I go in about a topic that Mary McCullough brought up to me a couple of weeks ago, and also Laney and I just talked about it, about credit cards and your credit score. Let me tell you how important it is, okay? So let's talk about what makes up your credit score. 35% of your credit score is your payment history. That means you're 30, 60, and 90-day late. If you're late on paying a bill, that's 35% of your credit score. 30% of your credit score is your credit availability. And what I mean by that is, if you have a $1,000 credit limit on your credit card and you have a $500 balance, you are using 50% of your credit availability. And your credit score is going to be hurt tremendously by doing that. You should never go over 30% of your credit availability. If you have a $1,000 credit limit, you should never go over $333. You should try to keep it below 30% of your credit limit. 15% of your credit score is the amount of time you've had credit. They look at the length of time that you've had a credit card and how you've held that credit card in good standing for a certain length of time. So if you have a credit card and you've paid the balance off, don't close the account, because the longer you have that account open, the better it's going to be for you. 10% is the type of credits that you have. Installment credit is a car loan. Revolving credit is credit cards. So they want to see that you have managed to have more than one type of credit, and you've managed both of them well, or a mortgage loan as well. The last one, the last 10% of your credit score, is how many times you go out and have someone pull your credit. Hard inquiries and soft inquiries. A soft inquiry is when you pull your own credit. A hard inquiry is when someone else pulls your credit. If you go to 3 different dealerships trying to buy a car and all of them pull your credit score is going to go down, because the finance world feels that you're being desperate and looking to get money, and or people are turning you down. So 35% is your payment history, 30% is your credit availability, 15% is the length of time you've had credit cards and credit open in your name, 10% is the amount or different types of credits that you had, and the other 10%, last but not least, is the amount of times you go and have someone pull your credit card, or pardon me, your credit score or your credit report. So keep that in mind. If you want to take your credit score down, look at your credit availability and drop it below 30%. You can do that by having your credit card company raise your limit. If it's $1,000, tell them to raise it to $1,500 or $2,000, and if it's at $500, it will drop it, your credit availability. So look into that. Real quick way to increase your credit score. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. All right, shout out to the news.